Walmart on Salem Road. We got an active shooter in the store.
Panic and chaos.
How many shots did you hear?
About 8.
Walmart employees working overnight, trapped in the building, not knowing if they were in danger.
I'm in the bakery area.
Are you shot?
No, ma'am. I'm high.
At 1:30 a.m. on Friday, April 11th, Dwyane Eduh opened fire on his coworkers at a Walmart in Covington, Georgia, which is in Newton County. Per the 911 call from the store, a manager was on the phone with 911, and she stated that Eduh had left the store and came back saying that he had left his bag in the store. The manager let him in, and that is when he opened fire on 2 of his coworkers, whom were all working overnight shifts. One of the coworkers was 21-year-old Khalaf Barksdale, and he succumbed to his injuries. And the other employee was 29-year-old Ryan Bradley. Bradley survived his injury and is in critical condition right now. But it didn't end there. Eduh drove for about a mile to a coworker's home and forced himself in the home of 19-year-old Akeela Clarke. Akeela's mom and sister was there, and they tried to stop him. Akeela ran upstairs and locked herself in a bedroom, but Eduh shot through the door and eventually forced his way in. He then opened fire on Akeela, leaving her deceased. Akeela's mom and sister were calling for help and called 911, but they weren't able to make it in time. Eduh then left the home and was eventually found about 160 miles from where he had crossed into Aiken, South Carolina. He had apparently shot himself, but he did not succumb to his injury. He is in a hospital in critical condition. No one knows what Eduh's motive was for these horrendous shootings, as it is still under investigation. Scary stuff. I know the manager who let him in the store that early morning had no idea what was about to unfold. It's just sad for the 2 victims who lost their lives due to this nonsense. Rest in peace to 19-year-old Akeela and 21-year-old Khalaf. I will continue to provide updates as I receive them, as this just happened a day ago. And there weren't any pictures that were released for the other 2 victims in this story, nor was there any pictures of the actual shooter, Dwyane Eduh. But thank you so much for tuning in to True Crime with Venice, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for being with us. I'm Jennifer Bellamy.
And I'm Jonathan Martin. Terrified employees trapped inside that Newton County Walmart, whispering for help as gunshots were ringing out. And tonight, the heartbreaking moments inside the store and a home a mile away heard on 911 calls.
Deputies say a Walmart employee, 24-year-old Dwyane Eduh, shot 2 co-workers, 21-year-old Khalaf Barksdale and 29-year-old Ryan Bradley. Barksdale was killed. Investigators then say Eduh drove to the home of a 3rd co-worker, 19-year-old Akeela Clarke, where he shot and killed her.
11 Alive's Angelina Salcido is live for us in Newton County tonight in front of the Walmart Supercenter on Salem Road. And Angelina, we know you listened to those 911 calls and heard how this all played out.
Yeah, and guys, you can hear just how terrifying this was for those employees that were inside working overnight. You can also hear the reflection in one of the manager's voices who actually let Eduh back inside of this store, not knowing that he was armed. You can also hear the screams and the cries of Akeela's mom and sister who called for help, and that help could not come soon enough. I will tell you that those screams and cries might be hard for you to listen to.
Walmart on Salem Road. We got an active shooter in the store.
Panic and chaos.
How many shots did you hear?
About 8.
Walmart employees working overnight, trapped in the building, not knowing if they were in danger.
I'm in the bakery area.
Are you shot?
No, ma'am. I'm high.
But those close to the gunfire.
I need an officer out here right now. There's a victim shot. He's on the floor right now. He's bleeding out.
One of the Walmart managers told dispatch he knew who the shooter was.
His name is Eduh.
EDUH?
Yes.
Okay. Is he an employee there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you know if he still has the weapon on him?
I believe so. It's possible, yes. I let him back in because he said he had his bag. He said he had his bag in there.
Sergeant Jack Redlinger says 24-year-old Dwyane Eduh opened fire on 2 of his co-workers inside Walmart before driving up the road to target another.
Mr. Eduh left the store, retrieved a handgun, re-entered the store.
A mile and a half away.
You know my daughter? He shot your daughter. broke into my home and shot my sister.
19-year-old Akeela Clarke lay dead on the floor of her mother's room after deputies say Eduh broke into the home and shot her.
They did nothing to apprehend him or, confine the situation.
Hours after, Clarke's family still can't process how her life was taken. Her mother questions why it took deputies so long to get to their home.
I called and my daughter called. She was on the phone for 29 minutes.
We will check into that.
Now, tonight, investigators are still trying to figure out what the motive of this shooting was. Eduh is in the hospital in critical condition in Augusta. Ryan Bradley, who was shot here inside of this store, is also in critical condition at a local hospital here in Covington. We're live tonight in Newton County. Angelina Salcido, 11 Alive News.